Welcome back to the Steve Champagne Radio Show. Everybody out there, the I Love Music Army. For those people who are in the I Love Music Army, welcome back as we have breaking news this hour of the new Journey lawsuit. Now, if you are a Journey fan and not an I Love Music Army fan, well, you should be. Hit that like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Ding! That puts you in to the I Love Music Army. But let's get to this lawsuit. As I know a lot of people, Journey is very near and dear to your heart for many different reasons, and we won't go on for that. But apparently, Johnathan Cain, Neal, Schon had this new lawsuit going against each other, and Neal, Schon is spending too much money and not handling this credit thing properly. And all I can tell you is if you're a Journey fan out there, they have booked... they said James Brown was the hottest working man in show business. Journey is out there playing date after date after date after date after date, year after year after year after year after year. And you would think that somehow Neal and Johnathan could talk about what's going on and work things out. And apparently, this is not happening. And, whether you know this or not, and I can't begin to tell you, as, I've done sound, professional sound, professional lighting for many national acts. And I can tell you that a lot of time these band members don't even speak to each other. They won't ride in the same car. They won't stay in the same hotels. They don't even talk to each other. They just get on stage, they put on a show, and then when the show's over, they got this dressing room, this car, this place. They go every which way. And, if you're a Journey fan out there, I know you have to feel for someone like maybe Arnell, who is, just really caught up in the middle singing these legendary Journey songs. What's going to happen to the band? What if Johnathan Cain leaves? And Neal, Schon ain't going nowhere. He ain't going anywhere. This is his band now. I know Johnathan Cain is a big part, and if you really think about Journey as a whole, Johnathan Cain is kind of like Steve Perry, a savior of the band. We know that when they started before Steve Perry, the band was on a sinking ship. They were going downhill. Steve Perry comes in, the band goes right to the top, but, that Infinity album, but then, Evolution was not as good as Infinity. And then Departure was probably a little better than in Evolution, but there was tensions. Greg Raleigh leaves, and Johnathan Cain comes in, and boom, here we go with Don't Stop Believin', Who's Crying Now, Open Arms, these ballads, all the stuff that sent them to the top. Then, of course, following up with the other hits, Separate Ways, Faithfully. We go on and on, and we all know about the songs. But had Johnathan Cain not come into the band, would the band have succeeded past that Departure album? And it's ironic that Greg Raleigh leaves after that album, actually after the live album that followed it, but Departure, and then Greg Raleigh takes off, and Escape. Here we go. The title of these records are intriguing as the band was going through all these different phases of their journey, so to speak, and why they are not communicating with each other. And I know, why can't we all just get along? I get it. There's so many reasons why. Everybody has their own ideas. You, someone watching this video, have your own thoughts and ideas of why Steve might have done this, or why they shouldn't have done this, or why this band should have done this, or why they did Raised on Radio and the sound and fired the other guys. Why this? Why? We all have our own opinions, but their lives are at stake. Their family's future, their grandkids, their kids, the legacy of this music is at stake. The branding of this band. When you found out about that Steve Perry, Neal, Schon lawsuit, it was all about trademarks and how some of the stuff was never even trademarked. Hell, if I'd have known it wasn't trademarked, I would have spent a bunch of money to try to buy the trademark for the band. Who wouldn't? This is a major popular band. Music is an investment, and a lot of people don't get this. And if you're a musician out there or just a fan, let me educate you on something because you probably didn't know this. Labels, Columbia, Atlantic, whoever you want to call, they're not really labels. What they really are banks. That's what they are. They give the band all of this money, and they want a return on their investment. I mean, that's what they are. If you wanted to start a business and you say, I need $4 million to start a business, and the bank gives you that $4 million, they want some return on the money that they gave you to start your business. And people don't get that there's two words, show business, music business. You have, the first word, which is what you do, and then the business aspect of it. And so many times people don't understand the business aspect of it and the whole array of what happens in the business world when it comes to music. And when it comes to Journey, there's been so many lawsuits, so many things that happened into this band that you sometimes you're left puzzled on why and how it happens. If you're just a general fan, you don't know about the industry. And it is definitely intriguing and interesting. And we're going to keep our eye on this story because Journey is definitely a favorite band in our hearts. And if it is yours, then you should join that I Love Music Army down there by hitting the subscribe button, the like button, and most importantly, the bell icon. Ding! That puts you into the I Love Music Army, where we have musical discussions and talk all things music right here from the Steve Champagne radio show. Expect the unexpected. We never edit our videos. They're just boom. This is the way they go because our show is live. Join us. Until next time, God bless all of you. We'll talk to you soon.